Hello. I remembered how
Hey,
streaming
Gita.
works. Hi, I'm Gita.
Hi, Gita. Yeah.
Hi. This is the party stream. We are going to be having a party in this stream. I'm Gita, and that's all my makeup behind me, and lots of my little nerd figurines. I guess I forget how to.
Oh,
do my job.
you look great. You look great, baby.
Oh, baby,
They're
thank
great.
you.
Your headphones
You
are
can
great.
watch.
This is Maddy, by the way.
You can watch in Discord, baby, if you just click on the on stream thing with the little. Yeah, there you can. I can stream it to Discord. Go live. There you go. And now you can see
that. Let's
fantastic.
Do that.
You don't have to watch.
It's gonna all happen at the same time.
Oh yeah.
We won't be doing
Do you want to introduce people, Gita?
Yes, I do. Let me go to here, and let me do this little here, and let me do this here. Done. Great. Hi, I'm Gita. My name's Gita. I like The Sims. I just got the new expansion, Eco Lifestyle, and there's some really interesting stuff in here about organizing that I thought I'd like to show off today, and I was going to maybe make a container house. Other than that, so on the stream we've got today my boyfriend, David Grossman, who is an editor for Inverse. David, introduce yourself. I love you.
Hey, what's up? I love you too.
We've also got Maddy Myers.
Hello, it's me, Maddy Myers.
Hello.
Friend of David, friend of the stream.
You also have your partner here
I
today.
have my partner here, my beautiful girlfriend, Dina.
Hi.
Dina.
I love me some Sims, and I'm super excited about this. So
It's gonna be super. Do you have the what's it called? You know, the Eco Lifestyle stuff. Do you have? I have all the expansions and all the stuff packs and all the game packs because I'm a journalist. I can get them all for free.
yeah, I don't. I work at a nonprofit, so I set myself budget limits on how many expansion packs I can buy at a time.
Listen, I feel that. I do feel that. So yeah, so this new one is really, really cool. And the thing I really wanted to do with it was I wanted to make a tiny house using the tiny house expansion, which forces you to make a really, really tiny house, and then also try to make that a house that conserves as much energy as possible. But
that sounds so nice.
yeah, so
I hate to bust in, Gita.
yeah.
I love you, my precious. But number one, hi, I'm Nico. Number two, you didn't update the HTML file, so it's not showing the donation.
Oh, okay. Let me do that really quickly, and you guys can look at Evergreen Harbor. How beautiful!
Very nice.
Let's see.
Speaking of donations, I'm your donation reader, Renata, and I have a couple donations to read while we do this handover on the HTML.
Perfect, yes.
Hang on.
Is that okay?
That's perfectly
Yes.
fine.
Perfect.
I have to do all this stuff.
We have a $6.90 donation from Lynn. They say, to the Act Blue National Bail Fund, they say, I don't know what to do other than donate and read. Y'all are doing great work, though. Attack and dethrone God. A sentiment that I can wholeheartedly get behind.
Okay.
Next, we have a donation from Kate D. They donate $27 to the Act Blue National Bail Fund, and they say, all cops are bastards. Which they are. Keep it in mind,
Great.
folks.
27, the Bernie number, as I recall.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right, I forgot about the Bernie
Oh.
number. It's been a while since the High Gamers for Bernie stream, but hey, that's the average donation to Bernie, folks. Remember that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Good times. Anyway, hey, Cab.
Yeah, Nico, can you just pass me the HTML file? I don't know where I put it.
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Everybody, keep talking.
I've got something to say about the attack and dethrone God thing, actually.
Oh, please, David. I'd love to hear it.
So, from my understanding, it's coming from a screen grab from Fox News, which says that the attacking and dethroning God was part of the policy of the Weathermen, the radical group in the 60s, which is widely credited with using violent attacks, which a lot of people say kind of stopped the momentum of radical actions in the 60s. Bernadette Dorn, Tom Hayden, etc. So I went to the Prairie Fire, which is the official document of the Weathermen. You can find it online pretty easily. And I've been searching for God in that. And there are 4 references to the word God. Never is attack and dethroning God mentioned in this document. So where did anyone get the idea that the Weathermen like had this concept? I don't know. I feel like they made up of the coolest possible words.
They did. I actually was texting Steven Totillo this morning, and he thinks that it is from, like, he heard that they just copy and paste it from, like, the bullet points of some kind of JRPG plot. But that's just what it sounds like, though, so I don't know if that's real.
The Sim stream is not live anymore I mean, we're live. We are broadcasting.
It's because I have to, like, actually be in this thing to, like...
Right?
Yeah, no,
do it.
we're trying to get the HTML
As
fixed.
long as everybody knows.
Yeah, we're all good. I just downloaded the HTML file that's correct, and I am putting it in the thing, and then it'll just switch over. I just had to do that.
Files,
Yes.
numbers going up, and everybody in the chat just wants to see that number get bigger.
Maddie,
Yeah.
you were either too far from the mic or you were very quiet for some reason.
How's that, baby?
And
It just sounds like you're in a room somewhere.
Interesting. I am in a room somewhere.
Okay, weird. Okay.
Well, do I sound any louder now?
You do a bit. Yeah, it's just you're getting a lot of like room tone for some reason versus like being close to a mic, but I think it's fine, but up to the stream, I guess.
It could, well, I don't know how to troubleshoot.
there we go.
that, so.
I fix it. Anyway, this is the house I'm about to bulldoze. See ya, bitch.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Now I'm gonna make a container house lot. Let's see. I also want to bulldoze all of that. Just bulldoze everything. Go. I don't want. There we go. Perfect. So there's some new stuff in Eco Lifestyle. Let's look at the lot traits here that we can add. So we could make this an eco lot. This moves towards eco-friendliness faster than others. This other lot trait that's new is a geothermal heat, which lowers our utility bills. So they added utility bills in this one. I haven't used this one yet, actually, because it keeps pools warm, and maybe we have a little pool in this house. But off the grid, they've also changed natural well makes the water bills lower, and I think those are the only new ones. But it means that like every appliance you add now has a different rating for its ecological effectiveness, and whether it's green or industrial, whether it's a pollutant or an anti-pollutant, essentially. So now I'm gonna try, and that goes down to not only that, but like whether there are trees on the lot, what building materials that you use. It's pretty interesting. I added a bunch of appliances to a house in this neighborhood recently, and it did change the ecological footprint from green to neutral, meaning that it went more towards the industrial. Yeah.
Is neutral good or is green good? What's good?
I mean, it's they tried to show it in terms of like a spectrum of good and bad, but generally speaking, green is good. Neutral is just like, I mean, it's like fine. You know, it's like our actual world where things are just kind of okay. You know, it's like fine.
It's like green is a negative carbon footprint.
Mm-hmm.
Neutral is a small carbon footprint, and industrial is a big carbon footprint.
Something like that?
Something like that, yeah. Let's see.
That's still very confusing wording because we use carbon neutral as a positive as well, but it feels like it's like the centrist position in this game.
It does, right? It kind of
Yeah.
There is a little bit of annoying liberalism in this expansion, but there is also like a lot of interesting stuff they did in terms of trying to explain how this work gets done to young people. You can see them in this game trying to make a point, trying to actually portray like the truth of climate change, right? Which is that it's not something that can be changed by one person's actions. It's a collective problem that needs a collective solution. But because certain things don't exist in The Sims, like corporations or people, the kinds of people that do most of the major polluting, it's difficult for them to, square that circle. But they do a lot of good. I think that they do a lot of good. I think this is what my container house outside is going to look like. Let me put some columns down. They got some really cool columns in this now. Look at these stainless steel, like, industrial container columns.
It's very Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah, you know me, baby. I love architecture.
Chicago.
I know. David's a nice. Oh my god, and we have a new roof trim, just this industrial roof trim. And I think it's really cute. And then the basic shape, there's another house that's similar to this in another part of this neighborhood. This neighborhood's really neat, I think. But it's an off-the-grid lot, and I don't... Off-the-grid is just a big hassle, and I don't want to deal with it right now. But I feel like... What kind of door should I use? They added all of these really cool doors. I love architecture. Anyway, hello. How are you guys doing today? We've already raised $7,000, Dave. I can't believe it. I'm so
Amazing.
happy. Isn't
Amazing.
Isn't it amazing? Everybody give yourself a round of applause in chat if you've donated. Shit rocks. Shit rules. I also, yes, the red goat, I am Gita. My mommy said that she wanted to donate, so as soon as I get a receipt from her, I'm going to read her donation.
Aww.
Yeah. Mom says hi, by the way. And also,
Aww.
she was so happy that you stayed with me the entire time when we were marching. But, like, of course you would. You're my boyfriend. If you didn't do that, I would be upset.
It'd be odd.
It would be weird, right? You're David.
Yeah, where would I go? To, like, a restaurant? That doesn't exist.
Yeah, like, just, see you later, babe. What would you do?
Yeah, sorry. I have to go to a concert and then a restaurant and then, like, a book reading in a bookstore. You know, it's all events that currently exist in the world.
Yes, exactly. All things that we can do. The only thing to do outside right now is protest. I mean, which is tight, but that's also just true. If you live in New York, you've got two choices. Stay at home or march.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can change. Nope, you're just gonna be irritating. Okay, whatever. I'll live. I'm just trying to get all the outside detailing first done. So what do you think about the family that lives in this container house, right? Is it a couple? A young couple, maybe?
That makes sense.
Right? That's the kinds of people that get to live in these houses, right? So, tiny houses and stuff, they're really, really cool, but oh man, I gotta remove I gotta just delete this down here, and that might help a lot. They're really, really cool, but like the thing is, they are still something that really only the wealthy can afford, right?
Well, it depends on the type of tiny house.
All right, Dave. Explain. Tell us about it.
Well, as you remember, I did a story a couple of months ago about tiny houses being used as a partial solution to homelessness.
Oh, right. That was a really incredible story that my David Grossman did for Inverse. Inverse.com.
Yeah. And there are, there are places in Georgia, for example, that are that homeless veterans are using to create like a tiny house village. There was an artist in Los Angeles who went to like a homeless area and like tried to offer and built like just with like spare parts he could find that cost $60, and was able to build a homeless person a house on wheels that was eventually confiscated by the city. But certainly so it depends on the type of tiny house.
It sounds like tiny houses is yet another housing and general like requirement for living that has so many practical community benefits for so many people when we have, quote unquote housing scarcity that keep getting like gentrified and like sucked up by, or glossed over by like a higher class of people who are just minimizing their space in a way that still belies that they have class power and class privilege over others.
Absolutely.
I like tiny houses a lot. Sorry.
Tiny houses, yeah. Nico is 100% right here, right? The benefit to tiny living could revolutionize housing, but it's been co-opted by the rich.
Yes.
100%.
100%. And we need to, like, this will sound dumb when I say it, but we need to decolonize tiny house living.
It doesn't sound dumb. It makes sense.
We do. It's like, it's a necessity because the housing crisis in America is fucking absurd. Like, it's sad and upsetting how many people have to sleep on the street and how easy it is to go from being able to, like, have a home, and then, like, the way that losing your job can just immediately, like, almost immediately make it impossible for you to get back on your feet, to, like, have a house and a family. The American dream can just be ripped away so quickly because we just make, like, having a house be the purview of the rich. It makes me sad. It makes Gita sad.
It's funny because studies have shown that homelessness is so easily fixed when you do one thing, which is just give somebody a house. Like,
Yeah, weird how that kind of just does fix the problem. Like,
Yeah.
like pretty quickly, actually.
if you just give somebody a house, they're no longer unhoused. Revolutionary idea, like, just give them a house, because there's actually so many homes that should be occupied by people who do not have homes, and they're just vacant or have been, like, turned vacant by opportunistic, real estate land developers, or people getting forced out, due to bad mortgages, or, any combination of financial things, when we could just be giving people houses.
What a concept.
Yeah.
We're back, by the way.
Hi.
I've added my first cheat to the game because I want to put this window down, baby. Oh man, now you can alt windows. This is only exciting for Dina, but now you can alt place windows in The Sims, and it rocks. Look at this. My windows can go anywhere.
God, I can't even. That is so exciting.
I know, isn't it amazing? You can alt place doors too, Dina.
Wait, the implications for building things out of, like, just windows and doors.
I know. It's also, you can alt place doors, and doors will now go on half tiles. You can see that right here. They will place on in an in-between tile. Look.
Oh, I love that. That was always first.
It was
It's
so...
centered. It's so beautiful.
Isn't
It
it?
looks gorgeous.
I had so much fucking problems with this exact thing, and they fixed it, and it's like, I want to cry. It sounds
really good,
insane,
by the
but
way.
like, oh, thank you.
Now that we've restarted and come back, the pool looks great. All the windows look cool.
You're so quick. I got Maddy playing Sims a few weeks back.
I was very slow.
I build a lot of houses in The Sims. I build a lot of houses in The Sims. I build a lot of houses in The Sims all the time.
Speaking of having problems and finding solutions to them, you can find solutions to problems in your community by donating to mutual aid funds and letting us know at hotgamersforbernie@gmail.com.
Nice.
Can I
I
read some
love to
donations?
hear.
May I read
Let's
some
do 'em.
donations?
Oh,
Perfect.
absolutely.
Alrighty, we have a donation from Kaylin Sandell for $22 to the Solidarity Supply Distro. They say, keep
Yay!
gaming hotly.
Yay,
we We also have a
Kayla.
donation from Sam Cole for $27.50 to the
Yeah,
Act Blue
Sam
National Bail
Cole!
Funds. They say, lol, oops, I accidentally donated again while trying to test something, but fuck it. All cops are bastards. Also,
Donate
decolonize
again.
tiny housing.
Yes!
Yeah.
Sam Cole is
And
one of my
then-
colleagues at Motherboard. She's incredible. She's been on this beat about the fucking scam site Girls Do Porn, and just the way that they've been abusing women, and the way that sites like Pornhub have not actually answered for their crimes, their actual literal crimes. So check out her work. It's an important beat. She's amazing.
We also have a donation from M for $14.20 to the Solidarity Supply Distro. They say, this stream rules. BLM, ACAB, don't forget to attack and dethrone God.
Yeah.
How can we forget? It's all I think about every single day, you know?
by the way, for the next, for like the duration that I'm on stream, so for the next hour and a half, I will be matching all donations of $13.12 up to $131.20. So
Oh, hell yeah.
at the end of my block, I will do whatever that is if people donate
Awesome.
$13.12 repeatedly.
We are up to $7,830, which is pretty freaking cool.
Oh,
We can get like to 8,000, folks.
Yeah, let's get to 8,000.
for Kato's stream, at the 42nd minute, people donated $4.20. And you know what? In honor of me and David Grossman, I humbly request that you do the same. Get your $4 20 cents ready.
I got my bowl here ready to pass.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Okay, let's all hit it at the 42nd minute, okay? It's a 126 right now. Let's get ready.
Excuse me, some of us live in states where it's not very easy to get a hold of it.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay?
I'll hit this sparkling water.
You know what? That is also those are the two things me and David survive on, basically.
Yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Aha,
stay hydrated.
sparkling water.
Stay,
Peach and honey.
stay
Yeah.
hydrated, folks.
Yes, high and hydrated. Especially if you're high, you need to stay hydrated.
Right.
True.
Please
Correct.
drink water when you smoke.
Yes, that is actually very true. I always forget that one. Let's see. What window? They have so many cool windows, and I'm just trying to figure out where I should put what. It's like this window. These windows I think are really cool, right? Maybe if I did like
Yeah.
two here.
Factory.
I like-
Oh, okay.
Because that's what it looks
That
like.
makes a
to me.
lot more sense. In fact, machine window, which is nothing, and I made it up.
Oh man, what if I did that window there, and then two of those over here? I like that. So I had these two corner windows here. Let me go ahead and oh man, they have so many cool window decorations now. They have these neat awnings. So I want to put one of these awnings up here. Oh, it's so fucking cute. All the stuff they added for eco lifestyle is amazing. A lot of really cool natural woods and concretes, a lot of industrial looks, and they have also finally added container. Shipping
wow.
container.
You can look like you're in
I love that awning too.
storage unit.
Yeah, you
Amazing.
can make storage units. You can make more realistic sort of shacks and like industrial builds.
The implications for like prepper berry containers are huge here.
Yes.
Okay. Can I just jump in for 1 second about container housing?
Yes.
Yes.
So, as somebody who really loves tiny housing, but also like container housing and stuff like that, if you, I don't know if this applies to anybody in chat who's watching or whatever, if you're going to do container housing, which currently is not really feasible for most people, because if you want to do a container house build adequately, and I think there was 99% Invisible about this actually, to do container housing properly, you really need to really retrofit it on the inside to make it properly livable, because a lot of what container housing does not provide is insulation and, more importantly, structural support. Like, do not do container housing underground unless you have been cleared by like an engineering firm and an architecture firm, because those things can collapse very quickly because they're not meant.
Terrifying.
They're
That's
not
why
meant.
people reinforce them with like concrete and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like, if you're gonna do this and it's not inexpensive, which is why again container housing seems to kind of be like a kind of bougie thing right now. It's that containers are really not built for the kind of insulation and stress support that a housing needs to have, especially depending on climate and stuff like that. Those are big considerations. I work in an industry where I talk to a lot of like housing and mechanical engineers, and it's a thing that they talk about frequently. So it's like, please, if you are choosing to
Don't bury a shipping container and think you
don't bury a shipping container,
Don't do
folks. Don't do it. Like, please get everything signed off by like structural engineers. Please. Like,
I know you're all out there building this post-apocalyptic right now as we speak, and you know what? Listen to Nico's advice. Listen to it.
Yeah, like,
and there's your shipping container PSA for the day.
yeah. Well, we are going to be looking at shipping container and prepper bunkers when we do House Flipper later. So, yeah.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
So David, House Flipper is this great game that's a lot like this, except it's just like HGTV.
Just cleaning stuff, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go so far as to say that if you're building a shipping container house underground and you're not consulting a structural engineer, you're canceled.
Yeah.
Well, David is willing to say what no one else will.
You're canceled.
Yeah, you being canceled by yourself.
You're probably being canceled self.
Death is the greatest cancellation.
I mean, that's what happened to Robert E. Lee.
God. That tweet from the other day, I don't know where Perry found it, curse him for doing so, but holy shit, the woman lamenting the cancellation of Robert E. Lee? Pretty soon they're gonna cancel all the Confederates, and then the Founding Fathers will be next. Yes, bitch, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Do you remember the school from a couple years ago that wanted to change its name from Robert E. Lee, but they didn't want to pay but they already had jersey that had Lee on it, so they changed their name to Leaders in Educational Excellence?
Oh my god.
It's like an extra Lee? Like, leaders?
No. Just like, now our name is just Lee, which is an acronym.
Oh my god.
Wow. Amazing.
Oh, let's see.
I'm really excited to see Stan Twitter just really fuck up George Washington when we get to that point. When we get to that point, like when Stan
Once
Twitter
those
starts
things
really
come
going
out.
for Washington, I'm gonna be
And Martha. Don't forget Martha.
I am really awaiting the day that I see a bunch of people who have like Stan Jungkook t-shirts ripping up like $1 bills, like just going bug wild.
Well, the thing that'll keep George Washington from getting canceled was that he was tall.
Right.
Oh,
Was
right,
he
he was a tall white guy, so he's hot.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was tall. I thought
He
he
was
was
over
like,
6
really
feet.
short.
No, he was over 6 feet tall.
I didn't think
Yeah.
people could get 6 feet tall back then.
That's what made it so weird. That's why he became president.
Yeah, he was the tallest, so people were like, oh, I guess that guy's in charge.
Well,
Yeah, he was
given
like super
monarchies,
tall.
yeah, that's kind of the thing. Yeah, no, but no, because I mean, like, if you go into historical buildings from the like 16 and 1700s, the doors are all very low because people were a lot shorter. So I'm thinking, like,
just having to stoop down everywhere he went. He was.
yeah,
just
I
like
wonder if
this
people
wild.
always like asked George Washington if he was like into basketball back then.
Yeah, he was 6'2". He was 6'2", which is
Caleb Gadd in the chat says Washington was 5'11" at the time, but when adjusted for inflation, he was 6'1".
That's really good. Fuck.
I can't deal with this.
Could George Washington fit in this house? I don't think he could. He's not long.
Speaking of not
Okay.
being able to deal with things, I can't deal with the feeling of powerlessness that comes with being in this particular political climate. As such, I'd like to read what other folks have done in order to support these causes.
Excellent.
From Thomas, we have $515 to the Act Blue National Bail Funds. They say, Black Lives Matter to fund the police. Simple message, putting their money where their mouth is. Next, we have from Johannes Gilheim, $30.96. Sorry, I've lost my glasses like 4 days ago. I should fix that at some point. To the Experimental Station. They do not have a message. Next, we have Chris Alju for $69 to the People's City Council
Nice.
Freedom Fund, which is so fucking good. More $69 donations. Those are morally good. And to wrap up this little like spat of reading, I'm going to go with Nate Kierman, who donates $420.69 to the Act Blue National Bail Funds. They say, Don't even know what to
I'm
say.
just gonna blaze for every 420 gift.
Yeah.
So
We're
that's
gonna light it
a
up over
challenge.
We also got over 8K, guys.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Amazing.
We love to
Longest-
see it. I'm just excited.
Nate's message reads, "Don't even know what to say. This is fucking awesome. Gita, Kato, Maddy, and the rest of this wonderful crew have been helping me radicalize my politics for years. Thanks for
Yes.
dragging me away from the neoconservative hell site that is popular gaming culture and getting my ass in the street. Fuck cops. Fuck turfs. Be gay. Do crimes. Black Lives Matter."
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess this is a good example to show you guys. I was looking for a good fence, and I decided I don't want to put a fence here. But you can see on the description for this, the eco footprint for this is green too. So by building this house with this material, I am pushing the eco footprint towards green instead of using a material that's more wasteful, essentially.
Is that because it's made from upcycled schoolroom chalkboards?
I mean, yeah. Okay, I gotta say also, before the stream, someone tweeted at Nico to say that in this expansion, there is an item that has a racial slur in its description, which is fucked. Yeah, it's the G slur for Roma. And I understand a lot of Americans don't get it, but that is a slur. That is a racial slur. So don't use it. Don't use it in your video games. Don't do it. Bye.
Yay!
You know,
Yay.
it's like one step forward, two steps back with the video game industry. You know, like they added all this MAC makeup, which finally provides makeup from the base game that doesn't make black people look totally bonkers. But then they had to put a racial slur in it. I don't know. Like,
That sucks.
yeah. So no, it's just like do better. I'm gonna email them on Monday because it's part of my job to ask people to hold people accountable. So I'll talk to the Sims team. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if they have what the decision making process was there, if there was one. So that sucks. I still think this game is really interesting. I still think it's a champion of diversity and inclusion. It's just like they needed to have talked to somebody. They needed to not have done that. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I get it. I still love this game, but fuck, man. Fuck.
Are you gonna put some furniture on this beautiful patio you got here?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. So there's a door and a window. So I'll just put like a little patio table here and maybe some lounging chairs. And then I thought maybe I'll put another lounge area over here where the sun is. Maybe some beach towels over here. And then up here, I thought maybe an easel. So what I was thinking was this is clearly a single family home, probably a couple. And I can squeeze in a kitchen, I bet, along here, underneath the stairs here. And then upstairs will be a full-on sort of studio space, sleeping area, small bathroom with the shower only. In fact, I think I'm going to take this where I have this fence and turn it into a full wall. So that can just be the bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. That is a very small bathroom, but hey,
Yeah.
this is a house that's conserving some space.
Exactly. So, and then it'll be bed over here, living area over here. And I'll landscape on the outside too. But I want to be able to go into gameplay a little bit just to show you guys. I have some characters I already have, so I don't have to make any Sims for it. But you can it's man, the architecture aspect of this game is so much fun for me. It just really
I need to get into this.
You
Yeah.
do, Nico. Oh my god. So Nico had this incredible
play The Sims?
suggestion that I should. So this will happen in the future sometime soon, I hope. But Nico and I, she's gonna get The Sims, and I got
Right.
recommended some expansions for her, and then I'm gonna stream with her to show her how to do all the cool architectural stuff in this game that she likes. So I can't wait.
Yes.
I truly can't wait.
I'm gonna check out those streams. I'm gonna check them out.
Time check. 2 minutes to our 42 minutes.
Yeah,
time.
get your 420s
Bring
ready.
in the 420s.
I actually
bring
need
them in.
That's not what I wanted to do. I need that floor to be there. I just would like it to be in a different direction. I'm I need a pack bowl really quick. Just let me use my hands. Ren, did we get any donations? Actually, also let me check if my mom sent me in a donation.
I'd love to read some donations while you pack that bowl.
Gita's mom.
Gita's mom.
Oh shit! I've got a very cool. Someone here has a very cool name that I'm very excited to read because I think it's gonna have good mouthfeel.
Oh, I'm excited.
I just want to get everybody prepped for that. Yeah.
Okay.
We have a $25 donation to Unite Oregon from Callum Rakestraw.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah.
Racestraw. That's beautiful.
Callum
That's absolutely
Rakestraw,
beautiful.
yeah.
Thank you, Callum
That name
Rakestraw.
whips. Thank you for having a good name. We also have a donation for $50 to the Act Blue National Bail Funds from Senior Cyborg. They say, defund the police, all cops are bastards. Keep it up, hot gamers.
Yay!
Yay.
I promise
We-
to.
We have a $14.43 donation to the Act Blue National Bail Funds from Chase. They say, all cops are bastards and fuck turfs, which,
Right
fuck
on.
Yeah,
turfs.
fuck turfs.
Fuck turfs.
Fuck him.
Fuck 'em.
Fuck him.
Again, I've kind of been pushing this in a lot of streams I've been on recently. We have to make sure we hit the emphasis of the fuck right. Don't fuck turfs, but fuck turfs, you know?
You gotta
Yeah,
fuck them. Don't fuck them.
Yeah, exactly.
This is why you have to go with like the New York accent. Fuck turfs.
Yeah. Perfect.
Fuck a turf.
Yeah. Hey, fuck a turf over here.
Hey, Bernie Sanders, I just wanted to say fuck turfs.
So next we have from this name is an absolute banger. Jester Goblinoid donates
Yo.
$27.50 to the Act Blue National Bail Funds. They say goblins say Black Lives Matter, trans lives matter, and sex work is real work. Shout out to the goblins.
Shout out to the goblins.
Literally,
Sex
shout out to the
workers.
goblins. Honestly.
This is a sex worker positive place.
Stream.
Yes.
Heck
Yes,
yeah.
we support sex workers on this stream.
Yes.
Dave, actually, you're writing a novel, right? That has a sex worker character, and you just got a sensitivity read from
Ongoing.
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 I mean, it's a novel, so she's still reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your novel about, David? Is it about anything cool or interesting?
Yeah, it is. Well, so the novel is about a company that's definitely not, for legal reasons, like a company called WeWork that you may have heard of. It's definitely it's about a co-working company, a hip, cool co-working company, and a young writer who goes there, essentially working there for as a propagandist. And essentially, I guess if I had to sum it up on one foot with all the plot stuff, it's kind of about forgetting the idea of solidarity and kind of about what happens when a person refuses to act with solidarity in their life, and how that really just kind of like destroys themselves, and how like worse things get worse around them, and their own spirit and their own soul worsen and get dampened when they forget the action of solidarity, and when they consider themselves the only person. That was my main goal with the novel.
Cool.
I think that is so fucking cool. I mean, obviously, I'm in love with you and we're moving in together, but you know what I mean, right? I think that is so true. That is so true. Is that if you forget solidarity, you forget yourself. That's how I feel.
Yeah. So the plot points are this very cool co-working space decides to build a co-working style city in the middle of the California desert, and it's forced to move, and he's forced to move there and then participate in endless parties and endless encroachments on democracy and civil rights, and essentially he starts to ignore all of that with his increasing focus on an online sex worker. And he just becomes obsessed with sending this person more and more money, and kind of like loses any concept of solidarity through that. So that's what the novel is about.
Fair enough. All right, I'll read it.
Thank you.
Yeah. David Grossman's a nice boy. That's what I think.
It's true. He is.
I mean, you know how I feel about David. I'm in love with him. So that's
Aw.
it. There you go.
I really love those stairs.
Right? Okay, I never get to use them because I never do modern builds, but now I feel like I finally have the right tools to make do modern design in here. I love this too because the stairs perfectly end here, which means I can put a little half wall here, and that's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Really lovely. It's adorable.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
B-Friend, in the comments saying that there's a million stories about WeWork and talking about how they hired Run DMC to perform as they laid off. And I also want to say that that was just the tip of the iceberg with WeWork's use of rap, their attempts to gentrify rap music, which were frequent without the company. Also, I used to work at WeWork, by the way. So I know rap music was constantly used to kind of present us, and especially New York rap, and while the company itself was rapidly gentrifying New York, and you would see giant murals of Biggie everywhere. Biggie's music would be playing constantly. There was enthusiast. Yes, that's exactly what happened. We work ... but you don't.
Okay. Let me know when it hits the stream. Okay, we're up. Okay, cool. Sorry everybody. Gita's computer crashed, so we're throwing to Animal Crossing for just 10 minutes, 12 minutes until the link to the past randomizer block is ready to go. So let's enjoy the other housing in Animal Crossing.
And while we get that housing ready, can I read some donations?
Yes, of course.
We have a donation from Ren Hawthorne for $13.12 to the Act Blue National Bail Funds. They say, contributing for that good donation matching.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. My bank account does not thank you, but my heart does. From Patrick Neville, who's a member of the Fanbite community. Shout out to the folks who've come over from there. Who donates $26.24. They meant to donate $13.12 once, but did it twice accidentally. Good accident. Thanks, Ren. Bongo Dingus.
I love
Bongo Dingus. That is basically the fucking Fanbite official key phrase, Bongo Dingus.
Yes.
Shout out.
Yes.
From Vic, we have $120 to the Active Blue National Bail Funds. They say, great work all, and thank you.
Yay.
For your support.
Yay.
We have another donation of $13.12 from Justin to the Central Valley Mutual Aid Network. Justin says, thanks for the stream and for all the activism. Y'all been a significant part of my radicalization over the past couple of years, and I couldn't be more thankful. Abolish the police. P.S. This was intended to be a $13.12 donation, but I covered the processing fee.
Aww. Hey.
Shout out to a real one. Alrighty, I'm gonna. I've got a pretty long backlog, so I'm gonna do just one or two more.
Sure. Yeah. No, we're just vamping. We're just vamping, baby.
Yeah.
Vamping.
Perfect. Victoria donates $100 to the Active Blue National Bail Fund. They say, thank you all so much for putting this whole thing together. While there's so much injustice out there, this coming together of community feels like medicine that will keep us going to make a better world. Stay safe, Black Lives Matter, all cops are bastards, and happy LGBTQIA plus Wrath Month.
Guys, we're over 9,000.
Yes! Oh, like the funny
Yes!
video?
Yeah.
Like the funny video on the internet?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's. We'll start listing Dragon Ball Z characters.
Oh no!
Shout out to
Don't
my
make
dad
us
and
do
friend
this
Goku.
again. Oh my god! Master Roku is back.
Master
folks.
Roku.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. It's me again.
You're Gita. You're Gita. Gita.
Oh,
Gita.
David.
Gita.
Oh, that's
What?
nothing. Are we live? Are we talking on the internet?
Yes, we're streaming.
Right,
We're
right
streaming.
now
Yeah.
we're watching Nico play some Animal Crossing. Dina
Oh, shit.
putting up her copy of Animal Crossing so she can come visit Nico's island.
Honestly, let me bring up my copy of Animal Crossing that I can participate without making my computer crash.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
That's
on,
nice.
right on.
Oh, I can.
I guess I could do this too, but I mean,
I-
that's what this is the other
Did I open? I should really pay attention to what I'm opening and how, because I meant to do Dodo code, and I think I opened it to just friends, but I want Dina to be my friend, so.
Yeah, you guys aren't friends yet.
No.
I
I
don't
mean,
have any friends. I'm a
people should friend her. Just saying, not to just call everybody out live on the air, but
Yeah.
I'm.
So yeah, yeah, we're just gonna play Animal Crossing for like a couple minutes until
Until it's time to watch some Link to the Past.
I'm so excited. The Link to the Past randomizer race is gonna be.
It's gonna be great.
It's very good. It's going to be very good. And we have a lot of cool people doing that block, including Mary and MCC. And
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really fun.
yeah, we're very exciting. Okay, Dodo code.
Okay, tell me why I put my Joy-Con on backwards. I didn't even know that was possible.
It's a long day. It's been a long day so far.
Did we break it?
No, they work. I turned them around and they're fine and they're working. It's just what the heck?
Kita.
I'm having a time.
Uh,
After this, I happily discovered that we can, at the bodega, they have red onion and avocado, so I can put that on a breakfast sandwich, and I'm excited to eat that.
Very tasty.
I think I'm just
gonna
like,
get some lunch after this.
yeah, I need
love
to
to
eat
eat
lunch. Words?
David, did you eat lunch?
Yeah, I had some chili that I made.
Oh, right. David's really got into making chili in quarantine. It's really fun.
Wow,
Yeah.
but that's a good thing to make in quarantine because the leftovers are great. It's better
Exactly.
to go. You make yourself a little mess of chili.
So-
Just keep eating it forever.
So people who weren't here earlier when I did my Animal Crossing block at like 8 a.m. this morning, I made the pride flag and I made the bi pride flag out of flowers.
We go second.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, I put the Dodo code in chat. Would it be possible for one of the people in our Discord to check in on the Link to the Past randomizer people and see how close they are to being ready?
I can do that right now.
Okay.
Sure, it looks like they're in the planning channel.
Yeah.
So that bodes well.
Yeah. My Switch is not connected to internet though, so Dina, it's
Oh,
all
good.
you.
Amazon
It's all you,
Prime.
baby.
getting ready to depart. As an aside, my roommate, I put this on the TV at one point to give my roommate a tour of my old island.
Yeah. R.I.P. Dina's previous Switch.
Broke out in less than 2 weeks after getting it.
Yeah, R.I.P. Hey, this new island, new Switch, new Animal Crossing.
But my roommate is terribly amused by how the dodo like sweats and can't hit the keyboard.
Yeah.
And she
So
just,
cute.
it's adorable. She just looks at it and just giggles. And it's so pure and it's the best.
The animation crossing are so good. Like they're so just warming of your entire body. Did you make it?
I'm descending.
Hey
Hello.
Hello. Oh, David, people in chat are asking for a chili recipe if you have one.
Oh yeah, I'm getting it right now. I'm dropping it in chat.
Oh my god.
Nice. Now mutual aid once again. Sure.
Mutual aid once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, so it looks like the Link to the Past randomizer people are ready, so we might just want to get them started early,
Sure.
like a couple minutes early. So but Dina, you're on my island, so
Yeah,
we'll.
so enjoy.
Yeah, so
It looks like we passed 9K.
yeah,
while
we
I was
did.
not looking
Yes,
down.
yeah.
What the heck?
Us, do we want to read any more donations before we pass over the baton, or do we want to just pass that baton on over?
We can do some final donations.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do 3 now, and then I'll do 3 at the beginning of the next segment.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, we have a $42.42 donation from
That's
Mo to
Close enough. Taking a hit. Thanks, Mom.
from to Bed Shy Strong. We also had a $24 donation to the Act Blue National Bail Funds from Ty. Ty says, "Hell yeah! I'm glad to see so many people are coming together to break down the systems that oppress us, and I hope we as a nation can keep the energy up." Yes. And then finally for this block, our final donation is from Avery for $69.42 to Act Blue National Bail Funds.
Yay!
They say, "Hi, my name is Avery. I donated to the Act Blue National Bail Funds. It's heartwarming to see this huge surge of solidarity. There's even a protest happening in my small Idaho hometown right now. Black Lives Matter. Black trans lives matter. Thanks for the good conversation and games. Love what y'all are doing."
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much to those people for donating.
Yeah.
So much.
Large and small. Over 9,000.
Wait, that shovel?
Oh my god. That's so cute though.
Oh, it's the pansexual pride shovel.
How do I get?
You can buy it in your store. They have different customized shovels and stuff in the store.
Oh,
All right, I'm still a little far away from that. I managed to unlock things a lot.
You can
quicker
buy
the
it.
second time around,
You can buy it in my store.
Oh.
Also, how much money do you have?
Do you want money? Mutual aid!
I'm carrying about 20K around.
20K, you said?
Yes.
Okay, here's 100. Have fun.
Thank you.
Wow!
I just want to give one last thing to Dina.
Yeah.
One last gift. There is a donation from Diana for $420.60. so there's that.
We're 300 away from 10K!
Oh my god.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
I would love to see us get even closer to 10K by the top of the hour. Please.
Yes.
Please, if you have it in you, just throw a couple of bucks at us. Let's see how close we can get to 10K.
Okay, let's.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna jump in.
Be as generous as Nico was with her bells, folks.
Yes, generous. I'm gonna jump. Actually, I'm streaming, so I can't jump in. But can somebody tell the people in planning to move into the on stream, and then all of us jump out?
Yes, I can.
I got it.
Okay.
Or whatever the on stream.
But to all the
Dina's
people.
fine. No.
But so because we're gonna close out this hour, can Gita and everybody say whatever you want to promote or whatever before we leave?
I want to promote Black Lives Matter. We have the officers have been charged for George Floyd, but we need the officers charged for Breonna Taylor. The case was reopened. We are putting pressure on them. They will do this if we keep it up. Donate, get in the streets, flyer, educate your friends, yell, scream at the top of your lungs. Go for it. Do it. We can do it.
Yeah, what Gita said. Just donate if you can. If you can't protest for whatever reason, that's fine. Just donate or boost the stream or help out in whatever way you can.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Just get out. Yeah. Getting out there. You'll never regret going to a protest.
It's true.
Yep.
It's true.
We're helping in any of the other ways we listed. So I think we can hand it off. It looks like the other folks are in the voice chat.
Yeah, and we're gonna pass it off. I will let everybody know when I'm gonna cut the stream